Ah, pararararara. Tirar isso aí, mano. Vou tirar isso aí. Lindo! Palmas. Obrigado, Silvio Rodrigues, por me disponibilizar o aprendizado aí. Isso pra caralho, né? Tipo, sonoramente assim fala. Mas é também na técnica ali. Fui de planeta em planeta. Já pensou fazer um dia fazer a versão português? Sei. Tem coisas que na minha voz pode ficar de chola demais. Os caras. Ih, ih. Amable. Laia, laia, laia. Laia, laia, laia. Ah lá, tá vendo? Eu já estou jogando Dragon's Dogma 2, meu amigo. Que avançado. Cadê? Todo dia. Ah, tá. Eita, lá, agora ligo. Agora ligo.
One day, I'm going to have proper raiment.
Shh.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Arthur, you say? I've lived in this village many a year, but I can't say I've heard of someone by that name. My apologies. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Aye. Take care.
Life can be tiring even if you've no troubles.
Whatever it is, I'll thank you to leave me out of it.
Ought you needing me? got something for me?
Aught you need of me?
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Gina.
This letter is as suspicious as they come. We must find someone who can explain its true meaning.
My bed calls, and I shan't resist.
Ah, eu achei que era dinheiro. Ah, eu achei que era dinheiro. Dor.
What brings you here?
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
What brings you here?
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Fancy a look at my wares? 'Tis good to be busy. Work begets opportunity.
Amigo, me ajuda, meu amigo.
Do come again.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
I wish I knew your restraint, Arisen.
Mentira.
One never can have too many of these.
What say we pelt one at the next foe we encounter?
I happen to be in possession of the Veiled Tome, Owl in Blizzard. I'd even be willing to part with it. If you'd be willing to trade me Fulminous Shield, the magic Aegis for it, that is. What say you?
Eu não tenho.
Oh dear. Still haven't found it? Then I'm afraid I'll have to hold on to Owling Blizzard for the time being.
Nada, mano. Tá querendo mesmo esse negócio, hein? Tá querendo botar fogo em quem?
I would appreciate your swift return, Master.
Ah,
Fell
pode ser.
unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
I suppose all we can do is wait. Can't say I have any tidings to share.
Kansai.
That all you wanted to ask? Figures you'd want to know about him. We're supposed to be neutral. Ordinarily, I wouldn't say a word about one of our jobs. But I suppose I can tell you, the situation being what is. His real name is Dara. He was one of us.
Dara.
Once. But he's been exiled. We had no choice, see? After he went off to play the false Arisen, we're men and women of shadow. Center stage isn't our place to stand. That's why he was cast out. He'll ne'er be part of our village again. That all you wanted to ask?
Dara.
For all this, Dara was in line to become the next thief maester. But he failed. Took a massive injury to the chest during the trial.
Ah.
So the title fell to me. That's when he went off, saying he used the scar in his chest to pose as the Arisen. And what a scheme that turned out to be, eh? Now he gets to sit pretty on the best seat in the kingdom. Still, you'd have a hard time proving that he's not who he says he is. He's a wily one, that Dara. Always was careful not to leave behind a shred of evidence. But we can't have him thinking that he gets to go off and enjoy a peaceful life in the lap of luxury after breaking our code. Methinks he needs something to remind him of the debt he owes us. Here, this should do the trick.
Mandado de prisão?
That all you wanted to ask? What can I say? Anyway, we send them packing with... We only train the... That all you wanted to ask? Aye.
É.
Till next time.
What brings you here?
What brings you here?
Ah, vim aí falar do Dara. Lembra do Dara? Conheceu o
Can't say I've
Dara?
any tidings to share.
Conheceram o Dara? E você, cara que perdeu a aposta?
Trouble to my door.
Ah, eu lasco você em 3, filho.
So this is where you were, Master. I
Dara.
searched high and low for you.
Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that.
Dara. Vai, Hannah, você sabe? O que você tá sabendo?
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
O que você tá sabendo, Hannah? Que é o rolê? Até a borra. Capitão Brand. Acho que agora é
Here,
Capitão
if you
Brand.
please.
Será que eu deixo? Eu vou deixar. Tem, não tem, mano. Ah, eu vou. Burnworth.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
Cachaça, carai. Eita, Burnworth pesou.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Need anything? Stop by again soon.
Well met, knight. How might I be of service?
Oh, there's something written here.
Let's have a look then.
E aí, Brant?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your Majesty?
Dara.
This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a man named Dara. But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear an uncanny resemblance to that of the false sovereign?
E, né?
I see. If your Majesty is certain that the two are one and the same, then I am convinced as well. However, I'm afraid this paper alone does not constitute sufficient proof. Ah, but of course. I surmise your Majesty intends to post the bill and invite suspicion. A clever plan. The Queen Regent will be forced to deny any connection to our new sovereign, yet will be unable to remove the bill from the public eye. Furthermore, 'twill serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, which shall remain an undeniable truth till the man resurfaces. And all the while, the doubts lurking in the hearts of the citizenry will continue to deepen. A clever ploy indeed. I shall attend to this matter personally. I've no doubt that this bill will prove its worth in due course. You have my gratitude, your Majesty. Your aid has been invaluable.
Ia lá, ele ficou rosadinho.
That thief maester's a capable sort. I'd wager this will make life rather difficult for the Queen Regent.
Que porra! Ah, eu posso usar. Tá aqui. Tá. Achei que tinha gasto. Tá.
Welcome to the we serve all manner of fine ales here. What
Então paga uma pra galera aí. Beleza. Tô felizão.
Shall we make for Burnworth Palace?
Sei.
Let us make for the palace, that she might investigate Minister Allen. Chambers. I dare not enter the palace, but I would fain escort you to the castle entrance.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Não.
To each their own, as they say.
No troubles.
Três coisas. Kendrick. Transferência digital.
Pawns aren't permitted entry to the palace, but I would see you to the entrance if I may. Would you mind coming over here? Would you mind coming over here?
Always a fresh breeze blowing down here.
Greetings.
Fie! I suppose there's no escaping it now. Oh, Selena. How I miss you. I suppose there's no escape. Oh, Selena.
Everyone's busy with personal affairs, I see.
Oh, I can't complain. Those garments had a marked effect. Albert set off to work the moment. In short, you've done this city a service.
You need a permit to enter Batal, but they've become quite difficult to acquire of late. Mind, rumour has it that it's easier for beastrons.
Ah!
Can't help but talk in a whisper when I'm here.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether 'twill be sooner or later, that is for the Arisen to decide.
What is true peace, I wonder?
I've got to follow
You are not permitted to be here. Move along.
I'll feel a sight better once I've had my dinner.
I must earn.
I wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chambers with him everywhere.
Do you recall that package from Batawa delivered to Minister's chambers last week? Well, just between you and me, I blundered and nearly
When I saw the door Still, I suppose there's not much to worry about. Eves wander around a...
What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned at this late hour?
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the Regent Kin to request a private audience.
Oh, perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my favor can bring. He might just be his mother's puppet, but at least he knows what's good for him.
My lord, if someone were to overhear...
Oh, unring your hands, you fool! As if anyone in this palace would dare say a word against me. Now, if Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me in my chambers. I will return presently.
Eita. De nada nos aposentos dele. Que era pra ter aqui. Ah, isto. E a missão... Vasculho o aposento. Olha o bagulho aqui na minha frente. Carta de batal. É isso. Nada aqui, podia ter outra coisa.
But surely none more important than this. I speak of the ascension of the sovereign.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace, would be better discussed in the presence of your mother.
Well, well. Yours isn't a face I'm accustomed to seeing around the palace. How did you get in here?
Pelo esgoto. Entrei rastejando.
Oi! Who goes there? Who's there?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, 'tis you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, my lady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, my lady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
Tá bonito. Pena que é só isso.
You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered. I don't appreciate having my motives questioned. I did as I saw fit. Need I say more? Still, you are welcome to come calling, should the fancy take you, and should you have the gold for it. Off you go now. If you wish to speak further, 'twill have to wait. This is neither the time nor the place for it.
How to proceed?
Not at the expense of my duty. Quite a predicament.
This is a peaceful
Crowns and politics are no concern
perfect
of
for
mine.
meditation.
Ué, tem ninguém.
All my days were so tranquil.
Always the same. They are to me, just how I like it. Always the
This
same.
place.
Just how I like it.
Tá rolando uma festa.
I'm surrounded by whingers.
I fear I've not useful to share.
Perchance you've heard. The Sovereign, wounded in glorious combat with the dragon, is recovered at last. No tidings could be more joyous.
I warn you, I'm not easily impressed.
mind.
Happiness is a full schedule. Want some in a real apple? I'll
Que
prove
doido.
my worth.
Should I know you from somewhere?
Enough intellect. I dare say you don't belong here.
I've no time to entertain the likes of...
Good day, sir.
You'd best watch yourself. Do you know who... The latest tidings from Melv came as quite a shock. It's been
I've a niggling feeling I've forgotten something.
I can't solve all your...
Here I can let down my hair.
Tem que esperar aqui mesmo.
I could see myself having a kid.
'Tis good to be reunited.
I'll claw out his eyes.
It seems you must attend a palace masquerade. Here we are.
It is our duty to see this peace.
Got to press on.
It is well tiring, so alert all day long.
Idleness is a luxury I can rarely afford.
Take it easy.
You're far from your station, are you not?
I was bored out my skull guarding the palace. At least here I can listen to some...
I do hope our sources... How to proceed?
Silence. How to...
Have you heard? There's to be more restrictions on goods traded with Batal. Apparently, even privately owned items will come to be curtailed soon.
I find it liberating to hide my face for a time.
I must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour all you like. You won't find...
In here.
I've been here the whole time.
No, shit.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on then, keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty. Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check, lest you forget these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity.
Porra, mas aí o cara não pode comer puta no bordel.
I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Ele é horrível, porra. Vai tomar no cu, vocês estão aí de... Eles estão aí pra esse casal aqui, ó. Isso é uma coisa desse casal aí. Olha aí, eles têm a tatu dos leão lá. Verdade.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phaesus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me. Come see me in my bordlery. I'll instruct my attendants to send...
Churns my stomach, this does.
Eita porra, cara. Você sabe de algo. Ah, essa galera tudo trabalha aqui.
I ought to find someone to buy me a drink. Well met, sir.
Welcome, sir, as ever.
It seems you have obtained information regarding the false sovereign. Captain Branch will be eager to hear of it, I'm sure. We ought to bring word of this to Captain Brandt. Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for.
Well, now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way.
Mayhap dreams will reveal to me the heavens aspect.
Frey, follow me.
May the heaven.
Waitstone shards are treasures to be prized, though only when made whole can they work their magic.
We ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it.
A treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
I don't feel safe here.
Them nobles do nothing.
This looks as good a place.
You fond of those eyes?
We're going this way now, I suppose. By your will.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
Something good will come of today. I just know what.
I've got time for a natter review. Welcome. We serve all manner of fine ales here. How extraordinary. Here at last.
Talking with you always brings a smile to my face.
Well met, sir. Fancy
Who's
a gander?
here?
Fine wares always left in the post.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Well, well. He is merely Disa's puppet then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes. Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would simply be made to take his place. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. Phasus, was it? He seems a man of import, and yet I have never heard of him. Pray, allow me to investigate this matter further.
Jesus.
You've done well, Your Majesty. Thank you.
So the full sovereign, Queen Regent Disa.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal, a land with which Vermin has no official dealings at present. Let me see. It reads, "True to our word, we offer you the power of the Godsway. Pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere our plans are set in motion." A meager clue, to be certain. Though, 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. This does not bode well at all. Though the political situation is stable at present, much blood has been spilled between Vermund and his neighbor in the past. I fear such a partnership would only portend the drawing of more. At any rate, to seem our search has led us to only more questions. Chief among them, what is meant by securing Melv and this God's way? I will investigate these matters as best I can. In the interim, Your Majesty, should you have time to spare, might you make for Melv? Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot can we begin to thwart it. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. Perchance it will help speed you on your way to Melv.
Phasus. Now there's a name to remember.
As a reward for Your Majesty's efforts, you have been invited to attend the coronation. 'Twould seem congratulations are in order. You will, of course, require raiment befitting of the occasion. I would ask that Your Majesty return once you've procured such attire.
Right, just follow me.
Não, tem Oxcart.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Whatever am I to do? Surrounded by wingers on all sides.
This ox cart's bound. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Eu tô ouvindo o bicho. Ou não tô ouvindo o bicho? Isso é muito louco, você pode sair da cidade, ver se tem bicho, voltar e pegar o bagulho. Aí ele chamando a galera, que lindo. Deixa eu ver essa língua. Parece grego, né? Parece grego.
The Oxguard made it without.
Halt! Who goes there?
É eu.
This village is under the direct authority of Her Grace the Queen Regent. We are to grant no unknown persons entry.
Oi, eu.
Off with you then.
You're not meant to be in.
Off with you then. Glad we understand each other. You may
If you must go off
Cinco
on your own,
contos.
there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
It's
Cê...
not our place to hurry.
Elas não podem vir mais. É louco.
Stop this! I beg of you!
You shall not get away! This is more than I can bear.
Não vai não. Sabe nadar? Não sabe nadar. Salvei vocês, galera. Tá tudo bem.
Just let it end. I don't want to think anymore.
You there. What you are?
My apologies, sir. My apologies, sir. But
Leonard.
What have I done to deserve this?
Tá porra, tá batendo no cara.
Well met. Glad to see you in good health. The tyranny of the Queen Regent's faction knows no bounds. Passage into and out of the village is restricted, and we're being treated as slaves. I had intended to endure it till Ulrika returned to us. I fear the villagers have already reached their limit. I'll be honest with you, as you've earned my trust. We've a mind to leave this village for good. The dragon's flame has devastated the land here. Many of the villagers question whether it is worth attempting to restore it. When I mentioned as much in a letter I had smuggled to Ulrika, she told me that the village she's staying in would be glad to take us in. Only problem is how we're going to get past the soldiers. They've confiscated all weapons to forestall our escape.
Não tem problema.
If we could reclaim the stolen weapons or find a means of procuring some anew, we could force our way out through strength of arms.
Eu mato todo
We
mundo.
villagers are kept under constant watch. It would be unwise for us to attempt aught on our own. You are our only hope in this matter. Pray, lend us your aid.
there's no way out of this.
4 espada.
Arisen. I should have expected you may yet linger here.
Não quero. Pô, galera. Que é isso? Aí, desconta nele. Isso. Nossa, boa. Boa, molecote. Isso, não deixa não. Mata. Ih, olha lá, tá com medo. Tá com medo. Ai não, porque eu peguei isso.
You're not meant to be in here.
What have I done to deserve this?
Tchau, obrigado. Ai, caralho. Oh, meu Deus. Vai se fuder. Eu não. faca tá grado em mim, mano. Será que é o maluco lá? O Ju tá bolado. Esse cara. Usana.
My apologies, sir.
Hail! I've not forgotten what you did, helping me save my brother. Would that I could return the favor. But we've a bit of a situation here, if you hadn't noticed. Our weapons are being kept in yon store.
Say, mayhap we could distract them.
Are you mad? We're simple. But, all right, how's this? We'll draw the gun. You'll do it then?
What do you think you're doing here? Halt!
How are you faring? Have you been able to procure any weapons for us? You've reclaimed our weapons. Well done, sir.
Yes.
I'm certain the other villagers shall be glad to arm themselves with their weapons of choice. My back. I'd wager we stand a fighting chance now. The time has come to leave this village behind.
I've got you cornered, rat.
Eita.
I've got you. With me.
Blizzard.
Hold your ground. Not let our foe approach. Have courage.
This cannot be. Retreat! We must withdraw and regroup.
You have my gratitude for aught you've done on our behalf. We'll make for the village Ulrika staying in on our own from here. If I were you, I'd leave this place afore reinforcements arrive. At any rate, this is where we part ways. But if you're of a mind to visit, know that we'll welcome you into our new homes with open arms. Till then, farewell.
Sei, tiozinho, sei.
Well met, sir.
Putz.
How might I be of service? Do come again. Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
É Harvey. É Harvey. É Harvey. Harvey.
And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our
E
surroundings?
viva matando canalhas.
Of course. I was telling you
Com
what I know
su
of
cañón
Sea's
de
peril,
futuro.
the brine. Now,
Iba
tis
matando
common knowledge, the brine,
canalhas.
as if to say, but does that
Com
not
su
strike you as
cañón
wrong? Even if
de
we are to
futuro.
believe that there's naught across the sea, why must we be kept to our shores? I should like to confirm for myself if there's truly naught to be found. And why shouldn't I? An old man with naught, sailing out into a sea of naught, and dying for naught. Where's the harm in that? When I said as much to the brine, they only stared at me in amazement. A lie, it may all seem, but 'tis the honest truth. I've beheld it all with my own eyes.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
O velho é brabo. Eu não duvido do velho, não.
To doubt my word.
Eu te amo, cara. Eu te amo. O que eu dou pra ele? O cara é foda, velho. O cara é o Arisen, mano. Tá ligado?
Woe to the gainsayers! Here you are.
Tomo do faro, que é isso? Tomo que concede a um peão especialização farejador. Ah, tá. Mas meio merda, né? Olha os caras aí.
Know you of the brine? Shallow waters are safe.
I've long known fishing's the only life for me.
Appreciated.
Oba.
I heard what transpired. Thank you for fighting on my people's behalf. You cannot imagine my relief when I beheld that everyone had made it out unharmed. Say, would you visit me again once night has fallen? There's aught I would show you. Say,
Not game enough to hang about here.
I don't feel safe here.
Well met, sir. Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Do come again.
Our pack second.
Well met, sir. How might... Might I be of service? Do come again.
No harm shall come to these people under my watch, you can be sure.
you've come. Glad I am to see you. Follow me, if you would. Tis a strange thing. I ne'er knew how vast the sky was, till I left Meld behind. Time and again you have come to my aid. Would that I could repay you in some way. Alas, there is little I have to offer. Yet, if your heart e'er aches for a place to call home, then may this village... No, not the village. If e'er you're in need of a hearth to return to, then let it be mine.
Ai, que fofinho. Anel da Reaf... 12 mil reais ela me deu. Ela me deu 12 conto. E esse anel aqui? Nossa, tá ficando na casa desse velho filho da puta.
I shall see this village and its people safely through them all.
Don't presume I'm not.
Ei, você tá aqui, mano?
You're being
Vista-se formalmente. Eu vendi, não é?
Path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business.
We ought to bring word of this to Captain Brandt.
Look as long. Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Do come again.
Como?
You have my protection. Let my madness imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. The person we're here to meet is nowhere to be seen. Shall we come back later?
This is the wrong time of day for what we have in mind. Best we set out again later.
Welcome.
It's been a hard day.
Now, this is a place to forget one's
I've trained for
troubles.
this.
Oh,
You understand how heavy the burden of duty can be. Would you hear my request? Thank you kindly.
De novo.
Peril on the roads puts a strain on my business.
Sure why I patrol it, if I'm honest.
Wait. Your equipment. I've been here so long, I almost forgot.
I feel a sight better once I
Where are you headed, sir? Times are hard.
All this work and not a shred of gratitude.
What am I supposed to know?
Somehow my feet always... I've a selection of wares that's sure to please. Hope to see you again.
What might you be looking for?
Wonder what room is the gate.
I hadn't thought I could grow so fond of someone.
I'll take any chance not to think on my troubles.
Perhaps this will seem of little. Caught you! You'll be alright now. Goblin! You have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. I will protect you. That was a skillful bit of thievery. You do your own thing back. I'll gather this. It might be of use. There's aught to be found there. Can you not see it?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
An appropriate choice arisen. I'll gladly take the lead.
Flee! Your lives are in jeopardy. Go now! The magic
I've heard all about your exploits. You're a hero to the people of Harv, you know. They say that when a villager was carried off by monsters, you flew to his aid. 'Twas most noble of you, and I thank you for it. You'd be glad to know that those who were banished have since returned. I managed to talk the villagers into relenting. It took time, but eventually they saw sense. After all that befell Melv, I could not bear to see this village fall to strife. Harv will know peace. I shall not rest till this is so. And as long as I am here, I shan't allow a single soul to be lost.
Fofa.
I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our...
I'll wager I could make that shot.
Go right ahead.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
You must steer clear of fire. You have my protection.
You'll not live to regret this.
Here, an enchantment of cold to freeze our foes.
Was this ox cart assailed? It is in a dreadful state.
The work of goblins, mayhap.
One cannot be too careful.
Ice is our ally against such fiends.
Forgive me, but there's another matter I've been thirsting to speak of. Namely, look how many women we count among our number.
And yet no two of us are the same.
treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it. Is there any way to climb up there? I'm not sure what we'll find, but it might be something useful.
A different path would serve us better now. I'll lead the way.
What do you presume to gain by this, Arisen? I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if it wasn't for the crick in my neck.
Keep gazing upward and you'll like to stumble ere long.
Well done! At last, a chance to use it. Naught compares to the thrill of victory. I cannot help but feel predominant. Fight!
This is my sort of place. The more the merrier. Time to be heading home.
It gladdens the heart.
I thank you. For you, as a token of my...
Oh, look. A chest. Well, I shan't get my hopes up.
So you say, but I'll wager you're just as curious as the...
Ah, hello again. I trust you are well. All's peaceful here, and I mean to keep it that way.
Why does the old man venture out to sea day after day? What does he seek to prove?
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? 'Tis good to be busy. Work begets opportunity. Always a pleasure.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope... the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch in my case. We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
Coño. Duro.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master?
Yes.
Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Aught shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so afore we depart.
Assim, initiate business. Tá ligado? Initiate business. O que você quer dizer?
Very well. The coronation is to take place on the morrow. We shall depart early in the morn, so your Majesty would do well to get a good night's rest.
Na manhã seguinte, no castelo de Vernworth. Olha ele. Anjo, vem. Ah, não. Ah, não. Pera.
My body, it refuses to obey me. There is a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will? Be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, your Majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern.
Deixa ela lá, pô. Foi. Deixa ela lá. Olha aí. F12 não. Esse merda aí, esse bosta aí.
We've been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation, proving his own power as Arisen. According to Regent King Sven, the pretender was wearing some sort of lavish necklace at the time. I imagine this artifact is the Godsway mentioned in that letter. Perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true Arisen. 'Twould do much to explain the events that we have beheld afore now. Alas, unless we find some way to unmake this Godsway's power, proving your Majesty's legitimacy shall be difficult indeed. Allow me to speak to the agent we captured some days past. Perchance he knows aught of use.
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this Godsway? I suppose 'tis pointless to ponder. Let us await the results of Captain Brant's investigation.
There is much we ought to tend to, If we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim, pray, allow me time to search for a way forward. I shall inform your Majesty when I have prepared a plan of action. Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve the...
Tá, pois é.
What a bizarre village that was. I'm still not sure what to make of it.
You looking to enlist? I'll give you my post.
Well met, son. How might I be of service? So, might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Yes, please. Acho que eu já posso.
Many thanks.
Calma.
I'll have an early supper. I could almost nod off where I stand. Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Getting proper rest is an important duty in its own right.
Ah lá, voltou.
I fought fought alongside the most valiant fighter. To see her bait the enemy's assault was a wonder to behold.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go then. I hope you slept well.
E aí, Caroline?
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command.
O arco. Isso. É. Tá tudo.
Displaying bowmanship for an elf. My hand would tremble on the string if 'twere me.
Tá
But I expect
tudo.
you'll do just fine. Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Why are you there? You're present. Who's the one requesting? I didn't ask.
Cala a boca. Sei quem
Your
que é.
current vocation is ill-suited to wielding a bow, Master.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you.
Ai, Ju, vai virar. O que será que é? Três. Zero. É.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you, Arisen. I promise to wield this maester's teaching well, and prove myself worthy of your faith. My pack feels light as air.
Over here, if you please.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality. In all Vernworth. Much obliged. Solution eludes me, but I'm certain there is one.
As long as you please.
Well met, sir. You'll not get away with this.
Welcome.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. You know where to find me.
Follow me, if you would.
The spirit of a woman half my age. Can't put a price on it.
That's in for my wares.
Might as well take a look while you're here. Eh? Stop by again soon.
Come take a look. You'll be glad you did. Always a pleasure.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
What do I do? What a fool I was to think I could survive this. This isn't what I wanted.
No hurry.
Just how I
All's lost.
might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Always another errand what they expect. I'm no
This
fool.
isn't
Come on.
right.
I'll have nightmares if I let myself worry over much. I don't like the look of this.
Would you mind coming over here?
Me out. I shan't forget this slight.
Might as well take a look
Living's
while you're
hard,
here, eh?
But dreams are free.
Is there anything to do round here?
Can't put a price on peace and quiet.
Let's take it easy today.
Wonder how much I'll sell today.
Directing up.
Need anything?
Suppose I can finish it tomorrow.
Now, where was I found again?
I'd gladly stay here forever if I could.
Oh, stomach's complaining. I'll have an early supper.
Got to sweep and dust before it
If
thinks
I
of
could,
supper.
I'd never
A
leave.
mug of ale is just what I
Least
need.
my back's
Might as
acting
well
up
take a
today.
look while you're here, eh?
Let's be ready for the morrow.
Now, this is a place to forget one's
I've much to do
troubles.
yet.
If I could, I'd never leave.
It gladdens the
Tomorrow
heart to
is
see
giving me
so
an
many
achy
smiles
back.
about.
At least my back's not acting up today.
Why is everyone always in such a...
I could use a
Times are hard. I'm barely scraping by.
As I recall, the location of another of our tasks is not far from here. When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Also, I've learned.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
No shame in letting down your hair now and then.
Now here's a welcome sight.
Tranquil places
What
such
a
as this
racket.
are real treasures.
Need anything?
It's nice to see everyone out and about.
Giving me an achy back.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Seems my feet always... Need
Oh,
anything?
good to see everyone in such fine spirits.
There's got
Always
to be
another
a way
errand
to
to see
earn
to.
more coin than this.
Fancy a look at my wares?
If it were up to me.
Need anything? Coin's no good if you work yourself to death.
What a pleasant breeze.
Not a care in
Would
the
that I could
world.
spend all
Just
day.
as
Fancy a
it
look at
should
my
be.
wares?
Let's take it easy today. I've been here so long, acting up. I almost forgot why I came.
Well met, son.
The hours
How
seem
might
to
I be
fly
of
when I'm
service?
here.
I know every face
Might as
here.
well take a look while you're here,
Not
eh?
much
to do. Say, wait for someone to come along.
Times are hard.
The hours seem
Well
to
met,
fly
son.
when I'm
How
here.
might I be of service?
I know every face here.
What a racket.
The hours seem to fly when I'm here.
Fancy a look at
Giving
my
me an achy
wares?
back.
Oh, good to see everyone in such fine spirits.
Why is everyone always in such a hurry?
How am I to
Fancy a look
pay
at my
these
wares?
debts?
Barely scraping by.
Not selling.
Can't work. Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Fancy a look at my wares?
The hours seem to fly when I'm here.
A mug of ale is Why is everyone always in such a hurry?
Can't put a price on peace and quiet.
Not much to do.
Well met, son.
Say,
How
wait
might I
for
be of
someone to
service?
come
Now,
along. Seems my
where was I bound
feet
again?
always lead me here.
I don't mind crowds, but the noise grates on me.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Days like this make me glad to be alive.
and dust before I think of supper.
Not a care in the world, just as it should be.
Work as late as I used to anymore.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Pleasant breeze.
Now, where was I bound again?
Trade favors the need anything? I always say.
My eyes aren't what they used to be.
Not a care in the world.
Well met, son.
Just as it
How
should
might
be.
I be of service?
I've been here so long I almost forgot why I came. Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Whatever's to be done. How dreadful.
Not much to do. Need anything?
Just about had my fill of this ruckus.
I'm not getting in anyone's way.
Over here, if you please.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Utterly despicable. Tis all over now.
Life can be tiring even if you
Well, I know.
Need anything?
barely scraping by. I could use a bit of peace and
Oh,
quiet.
good to see everyone in such fine
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Fly when I'm here.
No shame in letting down your hair now and then.
Life can be tiring even if you've no troubles.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Tis nice to see everyone out and about.
Not much to do. Say, wait for someone to come along.
This place is lovely.
Need
I
anything?
might stay a while. Tis nice to see everyone out and about.
I've the spirit of a woman half my age.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
If I could, I'd never leave.
Mug of ale is just right.
I'm just about
Need
had
anything?
my fill of this ruckus.
Forgot why I came.
Not a care in the world.
Can't
Just
put a
as
price
it's
on
bound again.
peace and quiet.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
What a racket.
Ooh,
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
I can't wait to see what the day holds.
If I could, I'd
Might
never
as well
leave.
take a look while you're here, eh? Can't work as late as I used to anymore.
Hard. No shame in
Barely scraping by.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Stomach's complaining. I'll have an early supper.
I can't wait to see what the day holds.
These old bones grow weary. Might as well take a look
Tis
while you're
nice
here,
to see
eh?
everyone out and about.
Always another errand to see to.
Oh, good to see everyone in such fine spirits.
Fancy a look at my wares?
No shame in letting down your hair now.
Level head now. Consider me unimpressed.
Pray, follow me. What should I do?
This isn't much.
All's lost. Fancy a look at my wares?
Mayhap I'll set out on my own adventures.
Need anything?
Leave off before you earn my spite.
Tis the end of days. I'll like this.
I've never heard such nonsense.
Eyes aren't what they used to be.
This won't do. Turns my stomach
All
this does.
over now.
Are you coming, Master? Our path is here.
Whatever's to be done. I know every face here.
Something fun to do.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. You know where to find me.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a herd.
This inspires naught but misgivings.
This is the last straw.
Slow down. These bones can't keep up.
Well met, sir.
No shame in letting down your hair now and then.
I'm dead on my feet, but I've much
Be
to
a
do yet.
lonely life at times. Well met, sir.
Nice place to sit and watch the world go by.
Welcome, and well met.
Off to market I go. This is my favourite place in all.
You're gonna regret that.
Peruse at your neck.
I'm in
Our
fine
business
fettle today.
Agora sim, cara. Nossa, mas tá longe.
Forgot why.
Essa é a mãe. É mais fácil a pé mesmo. Isso aí. Salvar. E amanhã vai ter a prometida gameplay de Warfare. Que olha. Agora sim, mano. Tava triste, tristinho. Dirlão, se você tiver aí, Dirlão, qualquer hora eu vou mandar a Caroline de volta pra casa. Valeu. Tamo junto, hein, rapaziadinha. E é isto. Valeu. Você que ficou até aí, beijo. Até a próxima. E tchau, obrigado. Tchau, obrigado. Amanhã tem mais, eu acho, hein? Tô gostando. Agora sim, agora eu tenho